This presentation has been prepared with support of Kazakhstan Ministry of Industry and Infrastructural Development, which is the competent authority in charge of mining sector in Kazakhstan. And I'm going to present you the ideas on how the government of Kazakhstan would like to facilitate, especially foreign investment in Kazakhstan. This is the current status quo of what we have now in solid minerals subsoil use projects. In the past, we had before 2019, we had so-called contracting legal regime of for performing subsoil use activity, and about 500 subsoil use contracts are still existing from that times. It's from 1991 till 2019. And then Kazakhstan decided to switch to so-called Australian model of conducting subsoil use activity in Kazakhstan, especially for solid minerals, and switch to the licensing regime. It's quite simple, quite clear. You can simply apply for any territory which is like in the area of your interest. You file the standard package of documents and simply get the license within 2 weeks time. There is a minimal expenditure requirement and 6 years of exploration period, with the exclusive right to extend it and then to switch to mining license. And from 2019 till today, Kazakhstan already granted almost 2,000 exploration licenses and 51 mining licenses already. So it's just for this three years period, and taking into account pandemic and some restrictions which Ministry of Industry had during last 2 years. This shows how fast Kazakhstan is releasing new territories for foreign investors and local ones as well. And this is the amount of minimum annual investment under this 1,800 licenses, exploration licenses. It's about 15 billion tenge a year. This slide shows we have so-called like interactive geological map of Kazakhstan, which is available online always, and Ministry of Industry update this information like I think monthly, and it shows the available territory of Kazakhstan, which is available for exploration and for mining. Total area is 2.7 million square kilometers, and half of them is available for subsoil use. Some other territories, most probably it's like cities and environmentally sensitive areas, etc. And we already released about 75% of that territory, I mean among 1.3 million square kilometers. And about 25% is going to be released in March next year. The government would like to make it even better than we have now, to make digitalization of this process. So you don't need to file the documents in hard copies. It just simply will be available on the Kazakhstan government's website, and this first come first served principle will be in reality ensured by the IT infrastructure, which is now in quite fast development. And this is what government would like to achieve by improving legal regime and implementation of law in mining sector, in already existing deposits. We still have like package a number of existing deposits with industrial resources, and they will be released in an open online auction soon. The deadline for this is like about, I think, 12 months, the whole 2023. We still, as you remember, I showed it in the previous slides. We had this almost 500 subsoil use contracts, and 85 of them already have been terminated by the government for failure to achieve this, to fulfill these investment obligations. And this so-called like Soviet, existing from Soviet times deposits, some of them are huge, large solid mineral deposits, will be released for alternative investors in Kazakhstan. It means that my feeling is that they have been like to some extent protected by so-called old Kazakhstan, and since now we are going to improve everything which is related to natural resources area, this will be available for new investors. Then the auction method for granting of subsoil use rights will be prolonged for another few years. And the target of Kazakhstan government is to release everything now and to grant it for local and foreign investors, both for both group of investors to do these exploration projects and production, and then just to monitor this fulfillment of their obligations and to keep this going, like online, digitalized, etc. And then that brings the requirement to make this online format of communication with subsoil users, etc. This what will be like like 6 stages of what Ministry of Industry told me that they're going to make available. It's in fact already adopted within the ministry, but it will be available online as well. Now you can still have like this access to interactive map with blocks available for exploration. So one block is 2 square kilometers. Any investor is allowed to file application for up to 200 blocks, and you are not limited by number of licenses, so it's like huge territory is available for first come first serve in Kazakhstan. Secondly, the granting of subsoil use right will be done automatically as well, so it will be like online license provided to the investor. Third, there will be online monitoring of this subsoil use contracts and initiating of any amendments which investor would like to initiate in front of the government. Then transition of license from license regime to from subsoil use contract to license will be online as well, and then monitoring and transfer of subsoil use right will be available online as well. And regarding geopolitical impact on Kazakhstan with regard to everything what happens now in Russia, and especially what happened in January in Kazakhstan, well, first of all, it seems that Kazakhstan is still quite developed in part of infrastructure or in part of legal regime, which is based on Australian model, in part of legal law implementation and experience in comparison with other Central Asia countries. Secondly, we still underdeveloped, underexplored huge territories. Still, like there are huge data which wasn't I think wasn't available for foreign investors in the past due to some legal restrictions, like I don't know, this so-called KGB secured documents, which is now available for everyone. And it seems that in March next year, this information will be released in public, like online database, and this brings a huge amount of new information on what was missed during Soviet exploration times. And the third one, Kazakhstan is still rich for so-called green metals and all other types of solid minerals, and I think this gives quite big opportunity for Kazakhstan to develop solid mineral sphere further. And well, President Tokayev, he was re-elected like a week ago in Kazakhstan for another 7 years, and there's still some debates, I think, within the president, administration, and government on what will be the next, like, main focus of Kazakhstan government as the like main driver of further Kazakhstan growth of Kazakhstan economy. And I believe that solid minerals activity, like mining sector, might be one of the like top 5 priority for Kazakhstan new president and new government, and I think that they are going to improve it further. So this is what I would wanted to disclose. Thank you.